Yikers on the beat. Yikers on the beat.
Hey yo, you rocking with GKTV Yikers? This is mixing and mastering with GKTV Yikers. I'm gonna give you a rundown of a song I did earlier this month called Burgundy Curtains. I'm gonna give you a step by step of how I do my vocals, particularly everyone vocals is different, but I'm going to show you guys and gals how I'm doing my vocals, and you can implement this with your own tricks and fashions. All right, so this is with the dry signal. Quincy, burgundy curtains. Venom of the upper style. Swamp nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say, but fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert eagle, give a fuck if you different a Desiree. Stood up and kicking that came from my face like a test of fate. They is smart, attempting to test of fate. Walking up body parts from yesterday. Nina, bringing my ratchet alone. This is the limit date. Wait, you thinking you swole? You trying to intimidate? Hold up, get rid up. Like the new living lemonades. So, when I start sitting on my vocals, I'm making sure I got a pretty decent balance, and I don't have my vocals redlining in the peak. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Swamp nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. And I think I got these pre-fades instead of post-fades, but that's another search and rescue for another day. But burgundy curtains, it's hanging the upper style underneath the 25. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna tuck a while. It's not going over the 20, the 15, the 10. It's hanging underneath the 25. I've opened up this right here, and this is the stock plug-in from Pro Tools. It's called the Modulate 3. I will open it. Let me just drag this over here and show you what's going on. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Swamp nigga, sending you swimming. You see how I gave it a spread? But that's how I used to do it. Now I just mute it, and it's still giving me a spread. Burgundy curtains. As opposed to not having. Watch this. Let me get rid of that for a second. Yes, remove. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Sounds kind of thin. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Drag it over. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. It's thicker. And as you notice down here, it went from mono to stereo. We'll do that one more time. Remove that. And then this went from stereo to mono. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Kind of sounds hollow. Sounds kind of thin. Slap it on. Even though it's on bypass, this is with it on. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. This is with it without. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, I will put an EQ underneath these, under my main vocals, and then I just get rid of the muddy signal. I'll turn on my high pass filter. In the high pass filter, it'll let your highs through, but it'll tuck off the low pass. And the same thing with the low pass filter here, But I don't want to tuck off no high pass to let lows through. I'm getting rid of the lows because that's all your muddies, that's your heavy P's, that's your heavy B's, unwanted signals that you don't want in your vocals. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Swamp nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. And then kind of boost it up by frequency over here. High mid frequencies over here in the green. Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Swamp nigga. Kind of dipped off the low mid frequencies over here. Just tucked up the mid frequencies by one. Ducked off the high frequencies by four minus decibels. Burgundy. Get rid of some of those S's and those T's. And these two right here are my main vocals, right? And then once I come over here to my doubles, I curved off a little bit more because I don't want my doubles to be muddying up my main vox. So GKTV is like if I punch in, you know what I'm saying? So that's what those would be for. So this is my double.
Right. Stood up and kicking, I came from my face like a test of fate. They ain't smart, attempting to test of fate. Fucking up body parts from yesterday.
Now, I bypassed that.
Right. Stood up and kicking, I came from my face like a test of fate. They ain't smart, attempting to test of fate. Fucking up body.
It's just giving it too much body, which is needed. You know, you can still hear that I'm doubling it up. You know, but I usually just exaggerate that. I'll take that all the way up here because I don't want that to be in the way of my main vocal. But you can still hear it, and I might raise this up a little bit more. And as before, I'll tuck down the highs.
Right. Stood up and kicking, I came from my face like a test of fate. They ain't smart, attempting to test of fate. Fucking up body parts from yesterday.
And then sometimes with my ad libs, I'll make that sound like it's on the super high end, kind of make it sound like it's like the telephone.
It's a limit date. Wait, you thinking you swole? You trying to intimidate? Hold up, get right up.
Reason why I got the ad libs all EQ'd like that because you know those are the fill-ins within the song, you know. But if that fill-in just happened to land on the next part or whatever, you know, it's just out the way. So that's why this is EQ like that. I don't want things to be in the way, but you can tell they're there.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged. No, bitch. Don't give a fuck if you feel it.
With the double and with the ad libs, I kind of got some panning going on with those to give it some stereo field presence, you know, just to make it tuck off to the side in the mix, you know. Okay. This should not be on. Let me get that off.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged. No, bitch. Don't give a fuck if you feel it.
Okay, once I got all those going.
Like serpent wrist. Don't get it murky, bitch. It's burgundy curtains, bitch.
I would group these together from here. These is all my vocals. Which is on the, and then I bust them out to 3/4, right? And 3/4 winds up going here. AVX, shorthand for all my vocals. And then, before I start the top here, I go straight to the bottom.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged. No, bitch. Don't give a fuck if you feel it.
And just put a soft compression on it. And reason why, you know, even though I got other compressors, but this little window icon pop up here, and I don't like seeing that. So, because the old Pro Tools I had didn't have that. So, I slide it back, now you see it there. Slide it off, it disappeared. Slide it back, it's there.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged. No, bitch. Don't give a fuck if you feel it. Nope.
And you can see that it's actually doing.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged.
You see some orange. You see some orange poking out, so you can actually see that it's doing something, which pleases me, you know. And I just did that lightly. Some light compression. I don't want my plugins doing heavy work.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged.
And then I'll go with a de-esser.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged. No, bitch. Don't give a fuck if you feel it.
Oh yeah. As you notice, on my vocal, on my individual vocals, I don't have compressors. I don't have compressors on individual nothing. You know what I'm saying? I do all my compressions when it's bust together in the group, you know. Controlling everything at once and just having just crazy compression going on certain channels that if it's not called for, then it's not called for. I wouldn't do that. But, you know, to each his own.
Iceland, what up?
So after my de-esser from T-Rex, I'll open up the UAD plugin from Avalon, which is a vacuum tube.
Iceland, what up? Get pillaged. No, bitch. Don't give a fuck if you feel it. Nope. You know what's gonna happen when the fucking set on your village.
Gives it a more present sound, and you know, and I'm not using this for like much compression. This is more for like tone and quality. But it's compression. It's a compressor, and it's an EQ, and it's a limiter. It's quite a few things in one. And then I will go to the distressor right here underneath that.
Iceland, what up? Get pillaged. No, bitch. Don't give a fuck if you feel it. Nope. You know what's gonna happen when the fucking set on your village. Oh. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Won't be no doctors to bill it.
No, won't be no doctors at all.
Little bitch, you fucking with a lunatic. My gun at the back.
I drove this up so you can see that it's working over here, and I took this off so it won't drop so much signal into the next plugin that's underneath it. And then I blended the signal so I don't want it all to be this sound. And this right here just gives it more presence and more stabilization.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged.
No.
But not so. I'm not doing so much. You know, I come underneath it with another plug-in, which would be a compressor, and this is the gray compressor from Teletronics, right? And this has a real musical sense to it.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged.
No, bitch.
Don't give a fuck if you feel it. Nope. You know what's gonna happen when the fucking settle on your village. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Won't be no doctors to bill it.
No, won't be no doctors at all.
Little bitch.
So underneath that, I will open up an EQ to do just the last taming.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged.
I took off a little high end, a little bit more high end, gave it some middle high.
Iceland.
Left this one alone.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged.
No, bitch.
Don't give a fuck if you feel it. Nope. You know what's gonna happen when the fucking settle on your village.
You know, adjust the bass on the end, give it a little bit more body.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged.
Lyrics with the music.
Iceland, what else? Get pillaged.
No, bitch.
Don't give a fuck if you feel it. Nope. You know what's gonna happen when the fucking settle on your village. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Won't be no doctors to bill it.
No, won't be no doctors at all.
Little bitch, you fucking with a lunatic. My gun like the bark at the moon, bitch. Burgundy curtains. Burgundy curtains. Venom of the opera style. Smart nigga. Sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say. But fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert eagle. Give a fuck if you Derek or Desiree. Snub up and kicking, I came from my wrist like I'm testifying. They ain't smart, attempted to testify. Walking up a body parties from yesterday. Damn, Nina, bringing my ratchet alone. This is the limit day. Wait, you thinking you swole? You trying to intimidate? Hold up, get brought up like the new living lemonade.
We're gonna play that without the plug-in chain activated.
Burgundy curtains. Venom of the opera style. Smart nigga. Sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say. But fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert eagle. Give a fuck if you Derek or Desiree. Snub up and kicking, I came from my wrist like I'm testifying. They ain't smart, attempted to testify. Walking up a body parties from yesterday. Damn, Nina, bringing my ratchet alone. This is the limit day. Wait, you thinking you swole? You trying to intimidate? Hold up, get brought up like the new living lemonades. Up, down, left, right, big. Get the Konami coke, get your ass like the renegade. What else? The moment get moolah, put good on dinner plates.
Right. So, and that was just the vocals and the music together, and the music's been all EQ'd up, right? And I sent all my music to over here to the AMX, which means all music, and I did a final EQ with that, and I would take the all music and the all vocals, and I would send those over to the both, and the both includes all music, all vocals, and then might bust out effects such as EQs, reverbs, delays, phasers, and the whole shebang bang, right? And then these are my bus channels. I got bus channels coming from my vocals. Some are going into multiple channels. I got some bus channels coming out from the instruments, the drums, the music, the synthesizers, or whatever, certain sound effects. Sometimes they'll share the same channel, whatnot. But it's always important to bust those over so you can control how much effect you want coming out from a particular said signal, instead of the signal being drowned and overpowered by said delay, reverb, effect, or anything else for that matter, right? It did not usually particularly come underneath those plugins on the bus side, the bus end of them, and start curving off the extra mud, making it high, making it present in the mix. I'll mute these. Let you see what it sounds like together before I start putting on the plugins for this mastering chain.
burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say.
Right? So the first thing I do on my mastering chain, once everything is in the glued channel,
burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while.
I'll start adjusting my compressor with the start off one right here until I see my needle move.
Burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with.
And then you just could, pump it or squash it to your desired effect. I just want it to be touching, just to keep it musical.
Burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say.
And then I'll start surfing through different compressors to see which one sounds the best to me, and then I'll end it on here. So I'm gonna go back to this one.
Burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say. But fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert eagle. Give a fuck if you different, a desert rate.
Even though the needle's not moving on this one, whatever you have whatever you set this at on any of them, any one that you land on is still gonna have the same setting. So don't worry about that. After that, I will come down to a tape machine plug-in. This is the which one is this one? Oh, this is the Ampex one. You got the Studer, then you got the oxide tape. They all good for specific things, but this is really, I found this works really good on mastering.
Burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say. But fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert eagle. Give a fuck if you different, a desert rate.
And you got tape head sizes, 1 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. You got tape calibrations, that high bias, low bias. That's what that pretty much mean. Then you got tape types, tape formula types, and I landed on this one. This one usually Abmore based. This usually pretty much, this is like best for rock and metal in my opinion.
Burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say. But fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert.
See that 250 and the Go had a nice bass in, but the song is already rumbling, so I don't want to get away. Like a decibel or two would really can go far here in this program. And underneath that, I will open up a mainly stereo variable mule limiter compressor. That is a long, unnecessary name. Wow. And it's a tongue twister. Anyways, I opened up the make space setting, and then I tweaked it a little. And then this is my make space setting, subtle space. Let me turn that down a little bit because that was just a little bit right. Here's without it.
Burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you.
Here's with it.
Burgundy curtains, venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say. But fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert eagle. Give a fuck if you different, a desert rate.
Just give me some pleasant width to the mix, which is pretty much doing it. And I think it's doing some compression too, because it says compressor. So, yeah, it does a compressor, but that said it in general is doing something with the mid and sides to make it sound like it's a stereo width, which is pretty cool. And then underneath that, I'll have a clipper. And reason why I put my clipper before my limiter, because I want my limiter to have maximum peak level. So the clipper would just make sure it stays at a consistent peak level, and not redline. And then the limiter is just making up the extra volume. So this is my clipper without it.
Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say, but fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert.
Alright, see, this is that 86. I'm gonna just turn this down to 96 though, or 10 or 10, something like that, because once I put this limited on, it's gonna get louder.
Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say, but fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert eagle. Give a fuck if you Derek or Desiree.
And as you notice, with this limiter right here in this part, it's not even ducking down like that, and that is a good sign. That's a good sign that your levels is right coming in. When I loaded up the stems, I took it all the way down to like underneath, like a whole minus, the whole minus 10, 12, whatever, right? So I can have headroom coming in when I send all my music into
Burgundy curtains.
the all mix there, the all mix over here, right? Because I don't want it redline. This and the clipper and this whole chain right here with the both, that brings my volume. So this is my original master, but since I'm doing this walkthrough, I had to open up another bus volume, you know what I mean? Because without this, I would blast your eardrums out, and I don't want to just turn the volume down and post edit it, just trying to do less when it comes to the post editing. But after I'm done with that, I'll just get rid of this and go back to my regular, and then this will be bust out into 7/8, which would be my print track, and the levels coming from that to both to my print track to my master is it's pleasant. It's not banging me out because I'm not going through this particular setup for the screen tutorial. So with that being said, let's listen to the song real quick again.
Burgundy curtains, Venom of the upper style. Smart nigga, sending you swimming with crocodiles. Chatty patties wanna talk a while. I ain't got shit to say, but fuck you and also, where's the pay? You can get touched by the desert eagle. Give a fuck if you Derek or Desiree. Smell up and kicking, I came from my wrist like I'm testifying. They ain't smart, autistic, anticipate. Walking up about the parties from yesterday. Nina, bringing my ratchet alone. This is a limit day. Wait, you thinking you swole? You trying to intimidate? Hold up, get brought up like the new living lemonades. Up, down, left, right, B. Get the Konami coke, get your ass like the renegade. What else? The moment get moolah, put good on dinner plates. Your ducky can get it just like an ass in the grave.
Also, it's good to have you a RMS meter to see how much you're going into your master track, you know what I'm saying? So the maximum is 8.9, which is good because it's past CYT. So there's the Spotify's and the YouTube's, and I can eventually go louder. That's when your ears get fatigued. Other than that, this is Mixing and Mastering with GKTV Yikers. See you next time.